We gonna get to that. And we is gonna get to that though.
We gonna get to it. We gonna get to that Letterman.
Oh,
We gonna get to how my nigga always got fly accessories. We gonna get to it all,
we gonna
man.
get to it. That's what I like to
Niggas
hear.
ain't normal, bro.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you.
Big interviews all year, man. I'm trying to tell niggas I haven't done
Man.
nothing whack, ever. But I've been
Say
2023.
it like
We
it
got
is.
big ass interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm hype about this one. You know, are we hot, Aaron? We hot?
Yeah, we're hot. I just had a picture camera.
No,
There
you
it
good?
is.
Are these cups hot?
Oh, the cups is hot.
Hey, hold on. Let me get a motherfucking intro, man. You know what the fuck it is, man. It's the definition of active. You know, it's your
Yes,
boy
sir.
Daylight, skirt, skiggity, all that. You know what I'm saying? I got none other than my motherfucking brother Blue in this motherfucking
Hey.
building, bro. Real artist, man. Big interviews all 2023. I told you we were not playing, and I'm glad that I can highlight him because I feel like my bro should already been up out of here already. So let's just start
Respectfully.
with the journey. Where are you from, Blue? Let the people know.
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio. Then I moved to New York in like my teens, and I lived there for like 8-9 years, and then I got tired of the big city like chaos. So I needed a little revamp, but I went through some shit there that like kind of pushed me to, slide out the city and find new life. Like, you know what I mean? Like I made my way to Arizona. Been here like 4 years, give or take. Shit. It's been a hell of a journey. Before that, I did the van life. So I just been like in motion trying to find myself for real. Like really just seeing what I've missed out on in the world outside the little bubble of the city that I come from, Cleveland, Ohio.
It's crazy because hearing that you from Cleveland, I hear more of the New York influence when you talk.
Word.
Like I don't know if like is that because like those are like really like influential times in your life right there. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for real, like I mean, Cleveland definitely built me to take on the world, but New York just made me into like just see the world, like for real. Like you get so many different it's a melting pot, so many different faces you see every day, millions of people. You know what I mean? That do all kinds of different things, from all the way to the creators to the business owners. You know what I mean? So it's like people with real money, and it's people that think they getting real money. You know what I'm saying? There's people that get money, and it's a lot of culture. It's more culture of like if you getting it, they love you. You know what I mean? Like they ain't gonna pay you too much attention if you just a regular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you regular, you just blend in. You just another one of the. If you do the overview, the sky cam of people walking around New York, they look like ants, all running in the same direction, waiting for a light to change or a signal to let them go.
That's crazy to think about.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. So where do you feel like what place influenced your fashion? Because before we even get to the music, I want to like talk about the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I
like,
appreciate that.
do you feel like that started it even back in Cleveland, or is that a New York influence as well?
Not gonna cap, bro. No hold to the steez. Like I've been my own stylist for a long time, but I grew up this way. Like my mom and my other mom, I was raised by women, and they taught
That's
me how to dress.
interesting.
Yeah, word.
That's crazy. So how was that growing up?
It was man. To sum it up, wow, different. But like to me, it was normal.
That's fire.
Yeah, to me it was normal.
That's fine.
It was my normal every day. So when I seen other households where it was a male influence or stuff like that, I really didn't understand it. I mean, it didn't really separate and make it too different because like my other mom, she was more the disciplinary. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, she had a certain care about her that I probably wouldn't have got from a man, because I never had that type of influence in my life anyway. When I interact with male, elderly, superior, whatever the case may be, even peers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really bond well with males. Like, I bond heavily with females, like, easily. Like,
And I don't want to reach, But do you feel like that's the reason why you're able to be so transparent with your emotions in your music?
Probably, to be honest.
That wasn't a reach?
Nah, that wasn't a reach at all.
My nigga.
That wasn't a reach at all.
I do this.
That wasn't
just
a
so
reach
y'all
at
know,
all.
I do this interview shit right here. You know what I'm saying? We breaking it down. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Want to pull up or something? You want to
Yeah,
bust that
yeah,
shit
yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to bless him with the Donnie. We already know. We brought the Donnie J.
We're going to do that right before we get in.
Yes, sir.
You see, I'm hype about this interview, right? This my dog right here. So this is overdue and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna break down the person, and that's fire. And that's very interesting, and it makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women gonna take care of it.
Oh, for sure. Automatic.
They're gonna take care of it. Woo.
I gotta bless you. All right, bro. Get you some.
Oh yeah.
Gotta bless you. Go ahead. There it is.
It is a family affair.
Is that good?
Yeah,
Little more, little. He said, go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Make that blend down to pink. You know what I mean?
You see me stirring?
Get that Easter pink look going on with that. Gotta stir it. Put a little ice in there. Usually I drink my shit straight, but for the sake of the interview going great.
Woo!
I'm
bless me too. That motherfucker strong.
Man, I needed to go smooth. I don't want to get too loose.
mine's a little Kimbo.
For real.
Shit.
For real, right?
Hey, we in here though, but
I was turned.
Straight up. So you leave New York. You went straight to Arizona from New York?
Nah, I was on the road for a while. I was 9 months. I built a van up from scratch. I just like took some of my savings that I made from working like corporate jobs and shit like that, and I did bike messenger on the side. So I had a nice balance of income, coming in, and the bike messenger was my life. Like I dove into that. Like that was a lifestyle. Like I won. Like I did legal street races, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like
damn, so you was really doing that.
Oh,
shit.
I was really in it.
I've seen some cold videos of bike messenger.
Oh yeah, I was one of them. I was one of them. Yeah.
Damn, they don't got that in Arizona, man.
Nah. The bike culture is very lame, very weak. I see a fleet of people that ride.
Couple groups and shit.
You know what I'm saying? But it's light. It's not like no businesses being ran by that, which I wanted to start a business, with that. But that's a whole nother ticket.
You still can?
I mean, yeah, for sure. It's always in the back of my head, and it's always in the front of my mind.
No, facts.
You know what I mean? Like I kind of put certain shit on the back burner just to see what's the gatekeeper to me getting those opportunities flowing. And it just happened to be music, to be honest.
So when did you start making music?
Bruh.
Because it seemed like you was going through a lot of life. So when did the music start and you were able to like use that as a medium to talk about your life?
To be honest, I let people convince me it was a hobby for a very long time. So
I like how you put that.
You feel me? So like I never took it serious. So it was always something light to me. It was always something that I did because I was good at it, but not good enough. So and I let people plant that seed in my head and direct me away from doing it, saying, you be a fish in a big pond, and it's a bunch of sharks out there, and it's somebody that's gonna be better than you, somebody's gonna do it just like you, but do it better. How you gonna be better than them? And it's like, why am I in competition with people that's inanimate to me? Like I don't even see them. I don't even know these people. Why am I over here concerning myself? I don't even know y'all. Yeah, right. Like how you gonna tell me about somebody that I ain't never even came in close quarters that they better than me or they gonna do what I do better?
I like to tell you about yourself.
Yeah, that's me. How you gonna say somebody gonna be better than me? I'm only better than me.
So who would you say before I even get into that, when was the first time you recorded something? That was in New York then when you recorded?
Man, before that, I was doing it in high school.
That's fire.
I used to ghostwrite for people and shit, like for the homies. We'll do take the little pens and fucking tap on the table and all that. And we'll do the spoon break and shit. So when we was doing all of that, it was causing noise. It was creating music, like sound to me. I just start freestyling randomly, and people would be like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like at first it was yo, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like niggas was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be real. Like,
I've never heard nobody say that
Yeah.
shit. And
you know,
keeping it 100.
keeping
Like,
it 100.
hey, bro, chill on all
100
that
beans,
shit.
yeah, right.
Fuck, nigga.
Like, nigga, I had a
You
long
always
day,
rapping, nigga.
right? Look, we at lunch, nigga. I'm trying to eat.
That's
in
how you
peace.
get nice, though. These niggas understand. You gotta go through
You
that
feel
stage.
me?
Nigga, I'm rapping every day,
Yeah,
dog.
like shut the fuck up. They like,
I'm
I was
trying to
like,
be nice
nah.
at this shit.
Yeah, you feel me? And it branched off from a lot of other influences that I had. My mom mainly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in the church, you know what I mean? And like, you know, I sung in the choir and shit. I was forced to sing in the choir. I didn't want to sing in the choir. I became a drummer because I just didn't want to be
Didn't want
stuck.
to sing and shit.
Yeah, so then I learned how to play the drums by ear. Nobody trained me to do it. You know, so I took that up and
Can you read music?
I know a little bit. Like I've seen it. Like someone tried to teach me, but me to retain it and remember
You
it,
gotta
no.
listen to it and play it.
It's really like a tack for sound. Like I hear pockets, which is why my style is so.
That's a skill.
Interesting. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I even like play the piano and organ and like you know I fucked around. Like I tap in with some instruments. Matter of fact, right now I got a studio at the house. Like I just upgraded that through management. Yo, shout out to Z. That's my man. He took care of me. He take care of the artist in me, man. Cause like that man believed in me. I found that man like less than 6 months ago, and we've been doing some really big things together.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? But back to that, you know, doubling back. Well, I don't like doubling back, but that's another story. But
I don't like that.
but you know, so like you know, I started tapping in, you know, in school and. It didn't take shape until like I saw one of my brothers. Shout out to Bad Boy Banky. We went to church together. Man's had like an interesting deal going on. Like, and he started doing the music and whatnot. And at this time, I was just being an artist. I'm a multifaceted artist. I got different mediums I tap into. So when I was younger, I used to like literally like draw for Hallmark. So I used to have I've submitted like artwork to Hallmark and have had gift cards and birthday cards made with my.
So that was
artwork.
something that you were passionate about.
Yeah. My mom put me through college while I was in high school for art. I had a fine arts degree before I even graduated high school.
Damn.
Yeah, she was on my head about that shit. She was on my head about graduation because I wanted to be like everybody else. I stood out so much. I was like, I don't want to lead this. Like, I'm cool now finally. Like, people finally receiving me, not clowning me for how I look, how I dress, how I act. But then after a while, it was like, but them same niggas gonna still be there.
No, it's fine.
You know what I mean? Even some of them didn't graduate. Still. And if I would have been, you know, caught up on the idea of who I was to them, their impression, like, of me.
Shit don't matter.
It don't matter.
Shit don't
It
matter.
don't matter because if they really fuck with you, they gonna fuck with whatever you do.
They gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, fuck with you, period. Whatever you do, wherever you go, it's always love.
Yeah.
So that's how it should be. So it started mad young, but like, to be honest with you, shit was a hobby all the way up until 6 months ago. That's when I finally took it serious.
So you're saying that you let people convince you it was a hobby all the way up until 6 months ago?
6 months ago.
So when did you move to Arizona?
End of 2018, maybe 2019.
Okay.
So, yeah, like, I moved here. I moved downtown. I was in a relationship. Relationship went left 3 days before my birthday. She was inspired me to start writing my heartbreak music because I didn't really make heartbreak music. I didn't really know what heartbreak was, but I felt used. So I was like in a place where I wanted to express it, but I didn't know how. Instead of being mad and taking it out on somebody else like I usually do, I was like, how do I defeat this demon that I'm battling every day in myself?
In the booth.
In the booth. You know? I linked up with Cole. You know Cole.
In the booth.
You know what I mean? Name drop. Shout out to keep doing your thing, Cole Music. You know what I mean? Much respect, much love. She jumped on a project that I wanted to do. I made all the beats. We went to 818 with
Who's the DJ?
Toxic. Oh, damn, I'm fucking this man's name.
It's all good. We're gonna plug with him.
DJ,
we gonna link up.
DJ Toxic. I think that's his DJ name. I found out his real name through the email, and I don't want to put him on blast.
No, you good.
So yeah,
man.
I'm trying to remember his stage name,
Yeah.
but you know, sometimes these stage names just get wacky, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I tapped in with her here, and I got encouraged by a girl I met off of Tinder to start making music again. Like she was like, we should go buy equipment. You so dope. Like I'm not gonna let you like fumble the bag on this. Like you should really focus on this. Which introduced me to the underground scene when I end up meeting you. You know what I mean? So like if it wasn't for certain people that came in my life at a certain time, I wouldn't even be taking it serious now.
That's fire though. I'm glad you are, G.
Yeah.
Because you're talented.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
talk.
So what would you say your musical influences are?
Man, that's a wide range, man. Like, shit.
Kick it. I want to hear. I want to know. I'm fucking curious
Hey,
about
off
that
top,
shit.
I'm gonna say, the Godfather, James motherfucking Brown.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, that's off top.
Okay.
Hey, he the one that taught me to keep the beat. I keep the beat wherever I feel the beat go. That's where I go, and he taught me that. I keep the fucking beat. I find the rhythm in the rhythm.
James Brown.
James motherfucking Brown off top. Andre 3000 is one that made me work on my lyrics.
Hey, what?
Okay.
Salute to
another-
3 Stacks.
3 Stacks.
3 Stacks in my top 5.
There we go.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, legendary within himself.
Just as a person too.
He's
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
a living legend,
I fuck with it. Man.
unscathed, untampered with.
He's the balance.
Like his whole career, nobody could say nothing negative about him.
I love his presence in that duo because to me he's the peace in all the chaos.
Yes, he is.
Even
He
though
brings
he's
that color.
chaotic at times, you know what I'm saying?
He
like,
is the peace.
I was watching Idlewild and that movie, like they both made the movie.
Yeah.
But Andre's character is just how they are in music, in life. Like he's just
He
the
owned that
peace.
shit.
He the man,
Own that
bro.
shit. He own it.
It's crazy to be the peace. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dope
Man.
balance to have the king and then have
Fuck.
somebody that's so peaceful, that's not so that's humble. Because James Brown wasn't humble. He was that nigga. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? I
like,
can see both of those in you too.
You feel me? Yeah.
So who else?
I would say Prince. That's the Riz. That's the whole energy.
Hey, it's weird because in my head I'm like, yo, I feel like in this top 5 he's gonna say Prince. I just don't know what number he's gonna put Prince. Just what number is he gonna
You
put
feel
him at?
me?
You know what I'm saying? James Brown, that's fire. You know what I'm saying? Andre, I'm like, that's cool. I knew you were gonna put Prince in there though.
Bruh.
Prince is a legend, played every instrument.
Hey, yeah,
Very
he-
outspoken too.
Yes, he is him, regardless of who try to shape or shift it.
I like that, man.
Yeah,
No, at all.
exactly.
That top 3 is crazy.
Right now, we ain't even
No, that's crazy.
man.
Oh, 2 more. I ain't gonna stress you out. You don't need to give
Alright.
me like 10 or no crazy ass.
Alright.
Just 2 more, we good.
Come on, all right, man.
Prince.
I'm gonna leave my mans to the end one because people already gonna do. I get the comparison, so I'm gonna dead that before I say it first.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I would say another one that really inspires me, like on a whole nother level that I really looked up to, Pharrell. That's another one.
Salute to the God, man.
Salute to him.
Salute to the King of Virginia.
No, for real. Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
King of music, but salute to the King. Him and Missy are the King and Queen of Virginia, man.
For real.
Missy's in my top 5.
Missy, bro.
Yeah.
So much respect, love, polish for her. She was always authentically herself.
Facts.
She started it.
She was a
made it.
curator too.
Yes, she put shit together so well.
Yeah, I have so much respect.
So
for
much
Missy
poise in
Elliott.
that woman, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you.
All right, so who's your 5th, man?
I gotta give it to the God, cause like you know what I'm saying. My boy Kendrick, I had to throw him in there. I had to put Kung Fu Kenny.
That's
in
a
the
good
top
5.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking 5. Yeah. He had James Brown, Andre 3000, Prince.
Yes.
Your 4th
Pharrell.
was Pharrell, and then Kung Fu Kenny. There's only 2 rappers in there.
You feel?
That's fire.
You feel?
That's a fire
You
5.
feel me?
I like that. I hear all those influences too, cause now you linked up with Stride. How did that come apart? You know what I'm saying? How did that come? Cause your music's been going I feel like it's important for artists to find someone who can help build their sound with them.
Word.
It's important for you to find an engineer that can help build your sound too. All those things are important. So
Yeah.
when you linked up with Straps, though, I feel like it just leveled up you sonically,
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah.
like, how did that even come?
Man. So you remember Under Society?
Yo, salute to Tune, man.
Yeah.
That's
shout out
family.
to Tune, man. Shout out to
That's
Dylan,
family,
bro.
man.
That's fam.
Tunchi.
So you remember the underground scene?
Yeah.
You know,
Shit, we built that
you
shit.
feel me?
Straight up.
So me and Black Llama linked up one time back at a show. Hey, yeah, we linked up at a show. And,
Salute to Llama.
yeah, salute to him. Hey, bro, you been killing on the tattoos too. I see you.
I just saw Llama at my New Year's show at the art compound. We was chilling around the
lit.
fire,
That's
smoking blunts.
That's lit.
Random.
That's it. That's it.
Aaron,
That's
random.
lit.
My G pulled up out of nowhere from behind the fire. We sitting around the fire.
Right?
I'm off a beanbag. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Here comes Llama. Salute. So finish the story. Bro.
Yeah, right. No,
Salute to Black Llama.
respect
That's
to
my
the
dog.
sensitive energies of the good times. Yes, sir.
Salute to my brother Scotty Replica. He made
Yes,
sure. He made
Scotty
sure. He's
Replica.
like, yo, come on, man. My name's Scotty now.
Right?
You feel me? It's Scotty Replica,
It's
G.
Scotty now.
Hey, I got you. You know, I respect that shit for real.
Respect. Yeah, somebody took your name on Instagram, fam. Anyway, ain't no more Black Llama. I looked it up. That at is gone.
Dog, that combination you and Llama would be crazy.
And he fucked with me when he saw me back in the day, and he said some shit like, you know, we should link up and work on some shit. We never got around to it, but I would love to always work with him.
That'd be fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely pull him out, you know, the trenches. Cause, you know, he over there in his bag right now. But,
He
you know
is.
what I'm saying? I want him out here in the lobby. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Facts.
So then you know about the guild.
Yeah.
So
Salute to the guild.
Derek,
Okay. So
Vass Moye.
you linked up with real. Hey, crazy story about Vass. Something crazy that everybody don't know. Vass, me and Benji, we started the AZUH Active hashtag together.
That's lit.
In like 2016, 17.
That's lit.
And it's all this now. You know what I'm saying?
I've been very familiar with the Way Too Active hashtag.
Yeah, salute to Vass, bro.
Hey,
Hit us, nigga.
hey. So he
They miss
introduced
you.
me to Straps.
That's crazy.
He heard me rap,
Bridge builder, man.
and he was like, "Yo, Straps, I got this dude that can spit, bro. Like he nice. Like I want you to work with him." I came over to crib that he was at or whatever. He had this little setup, and he was just in there just vibing. Just when he first was really fucking around with like beats, like trying to really get into it. And so like I came in, he was like cooking up something. He said, "Let me hear something." And while he was making the beat, I just started freestyling.
Damn.
After that, mans was locked in. He said, "Oh yeah, I gotta fuck with you, bro." He always wanted me to rap how I did when he's met me, but that shit was just it's a freestyle, it's a character. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the fire within me that come out in that shit. Vice versa, me writing a record, and that's two different worlds. So to get that, I'm gonna have to come off top to give you that type of energy. But you know, it's a center of control when I'm able to process and well think out a track. You know, if I go for that.
What is your writing process? Do you punch or do you write before? Or does it depend?
To be honest, I've been pulling away from writing a lot when I've been working on this new music. And boy, I didn't write like 90% of it. Like I have
You spelt it and punched, huh?
yeah, like I freestyled it, I punched it, and then like some of it I'll be like in there while like I'm getting the playback and I'll be writing the next lines to go into it. So some stuff, if I wanted to be technical, I would write it while on the spot. But then other shit, it was just straight from the top. Most of my bridges, most of my hooks from the head. And then like some of my verses, it's certain parts of my verses when I go into my melodic twist in between, you know, either spinning some bars or, you know, dabbling with a cadence. I just come into my melodic twist is usually off the top of my head because it's what I feel in that moment.
So what kind of music can we expect, like, in this first? Because, you know, I know y'all been cooking. I know y'all been stacking up mad music too. Every time I see a picture, I in my mind I'm like, there's probably been like 20 songs or something recorded in the time since the last picture.
No cap in my rap, brother.
Straight up, I've already known it.
Very active.
It's an overflow, you know. It's like, and then when you guys are so, the energy that I know y'all have together and like the chemistry you guys have, how can you not just keep creating dope shit? So
Bro.
like, tell me what you can tell me.
Bro, I'll tell you this. Anytime you see one of them pictures, the day that I walk in that studio, I already had a song laid out. The only thing I do the next time I go in is clean it up. It's done. I did my album in 2.5 weeks.
Damn.
And I did 10 songs with skits and beat flips and twists and turns.
It was fire.
Thank you. And I did that in 2.5 weeks.
So, you know what I like a lot? The way that you, like the pictures that you take.
Oh, bro.
The color schemes.
Oh, bro. Appreciate that.
The fashion.
Thank you, bro.
It's like it's all full package.
Bro, I'm my own motherfucking stylist. Like, when I'm curating that shit, I'm sitting there, I'm the one, hey, this one good, I like this fit. Hey, I'll go out and I'll buy a piece. And everything is a piece because I just put it in the puzzle. Like, you know, I got one thing that can go with something else, and I know that it's going to mesh well with another thing that I have that can go with something else. And then I just go back into the jigsaw and I just move this over there and place that over there. Shit, I'm like an everyday sim character when I get ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get to, you know.
Blue, you strike me as a dude that's good at the dice game and also goes to the art museum.
Oh, trust. Trust.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
trust.
You know, those are my type of those are my type of niggas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
for real.
you gotta be able to walk everywhere. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
I'm good.
Live
anyway.
life. You know, we only get one of these motherfuckers.
I'm trying to tell you.
I appreciate it.
I put respect on every place that I step.
Mm.
I don't even get crossed often. I get crossed by goofies.
Mm.
See, real niggas recognize me and real niggas respect me.
Mm.
So anywhere I march in this world, and I've been to 48 states gracefully.
Damn.
No strap, none of that.
That was the band lifetime, huh? When you were traveling through.
Absolutely. I was in Miami for 6 months.
What are your favorite states?
Top
5 states from Blue. Here we go.
Bow. Okay. I would say Texas for sure.
Dang.
Texas got a lot going on, and it's the major states. I mean, the major cities in that bitch is crazy.
It's like the food, like the women.
It would be the women, and it would be the lifestyle, the culture, because I grew up on underground screw. So, you know, Swisher House.
Being that energy and being around that shit.
Like, I get
you
that
get
experience.
it. You start to get it. Like,
exactly.
Okay.
And then you got the eye candy, of course. So it's like Texas built is way different than anywhere else. You know what I mean? But it's always good eye candy. Like, you walk into the stores, the fashion stores, they're nice.
That's fire.
You know, they're not
they're
pretentious.
Hospitable and shit.
Yeah, you know, they're not pretentious. It's love. Like, they like really genuinely want to help you. So that makes your day like kind of rotate really smooth. Like, even if you like had a long drive from Dallas going all the way to Houston. You know
it's an energy exchange.
Yeah, exactly. So and that makes you embrace the situation a whole lot different than if you walked into you know, I'm in Brooklyn, boom, I'm getting on the train. You know, I got some delays going into Manhattan, and then boom, I get to Manhattan. I want to go shopping, and some shorty at the register got an attitude. She like, "How can I help you?" I'm like, "Damn." Like, girl, do you know what I just been through today to get down here? I'm sweaty.
Get down here,
I'm sweaty.
you
and
can
got
at least smile, be like,
yeah, at least give me a smile. I'm not saying all shorties like that, but you get that. You know what I mean? You get that, and like not even just New York, like. The Southern hospitality is crazy. Like, I noticed that. Like, New Orleans, all of that shit. Like, New Orleans is another one. That's another one on my card where like it's just different.
Yeah, it's almost like a culture shock.
It is. It take you out of. It's like a fish out of fresh water. You don't really know what you're getting into, but once you get into it, you're like, damn, this is what life is outside of my bubble.
Yeah, I got people in the street for it. That shit tripped me out.
You feel me?
That shit tripped me out.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
one place I can't stand.
People are this night.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for real.
And no shade to AZ. I love everybody out here. People be standoffish sometimes.
It get rough. It get rough out here.
Yeah.
You know, you're dealing with the people on the block. You know, the ones that's down bad. They got the sidewalk blues. That's all I'm calling the sidewalk blues. You know, hey, you know it get rough. And then you got to deal with them. Then you got to turn around with somebody having a bad day. It's like, bro, do you know who outside right now waiting?
He waiting for you to make his day better.
You feel me?
Take
like,
it out
come
on you.
on, like, yeah.
Okay, so
shape up.
we got Texas, we got New Orleans.
Right.
Who's next?
I won't put Miami on there. Don't even try. I don't fuck with Florida like that. No disrespect to the whole state of Florida. You know, but I just don't fuck with the vibes. It's a lot going on. Y'all move different.
Miami low-key suck dick because you have to have like a whole bunch of tolls and shit that you pay for.
That too.
And, like,
That's
That
right.
too.
around, bro.
That too.
That's not even like a regular thing. You have to go through paths.
They treat everybody like tourists. You could be living there, you still consider a tourist because you gotta pay the same toll as a motherfucker that never been there.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
That's trash.
Yes, ass is ass. Ass.
But once you get past the tolls, it's lit. Like the parties and shit, the clubs.
I would say it's a lot
the
thrown in
food,
your face though.
the food.
The food is mid.
Oh my God, y'all going crazy.
Nah, the
right
food
now.
is mid.
She's like, I don't know, y'all wild. She said, y'all
Nah,
wild.
the food is mid. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like
It's not good. Not good seafood.
The seafood ain't like what you think about the seafood
Oh,
because
okay.
I mean they don't even got real palm trees. Like even just like AZ. Like you understand, a palm tree don't grow in Miami. They plant them
For all you
in
people
Miami.
out there that thought the palm trees and AZ were real.
Exactly. They put palm trees in the places that got a tropical vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't really like that though. Like it's like down there, like it's humid. It feel like you might be on the beach. You ain't on a regular beach. That ain't on.
Y'all going hard on my head right now.
I got love though for the people. People good. Y'all placement.
I ain't been, so I can't cast judgment on Miami, man. Salute to the Heat.
You had to compare the west side of a coast. You've been to the beaches over on the west side.
Yeah.
Compared to Miami, how do you feel about that same thing? Because I don't feel there's much humidity being by the ocean side
On the West Coast, then
I'm gonna tell you, culture-wise, I hate being stared at on the West Coast. That's one thing you don't deal with in Miami. Miami, you just do your thing. Nobody bother you, vibe, and you have a good fucking time. Here on the West, they stare at you like it's like you a mermaid on the beach or some shit. Like I'm like, bro, what? What's wrong?
Blue, you give off mermaid energy.
Hey, I appreciate.
Like, maybe that's
I
not a
appreciate
coast
you.
thing. Maybe that's
Hey,
like a star
that's just
thing,
me.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's just me.
I wouldn't
That's a
even
me
take
thing.
offense to that
no,
shit
I
like
don't,
that.
though,
You
to
know?
be honest.
If it's like a nigga's like, you know this type of shit, like you niggas staring with a problem, that's a whole different situation.
Yeah, that bitter taste.
He
in
got
your
a
mouth.
personal problem he got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta take that home.
But if people are staring in like awe, that means
True.
you're doing a good fucking
True,
job,
true.
dog.
And I think that
I
might
ain't trying to be an NPC out here, nigga. I'm not.
I feel
I'm
that.
not.
I feel that.
Energy and steez are important.
No,
you
I
feel
feel
me?
that.
You know
I
what I'm
feel that.
saying?
I
Like,
feel that.
and it got to be in you, not on you. You know what I'm
Now
saying?
you see how I think though, because of where I come
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, I fuck with you. You don't even want to. I'm waiting for this interview, bro. Yeah, I got to pick brains when I interview
I
people,
feel
bro.
that.
See
No,
where you
word.
coming from, and like,
Word.
it's all right to give off merman energy. I got you.
Hey, I love that
You know
though.
what I'm
Give
saying?
off merman energy.
Hey, it's for real.
Hey,
'cause-
don't bite my steez out there.
Don't.
Y'all trying to be merman
Nah,
or whatnot.
for real. We
You
just
know what I mean? I
started
already
some
got
shit.
it. I'm holding it down. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
for real.
My man's put me on. I've
Something
been dubbed
motherfuckers
in.
ain't seen before.
You feel me?
They like, what's up with that?
Yeah, right. Like what he
And
got
the more you
going
start
on?
learning about it, the more fascinated you are.
No, for real.
That's how I would approach a mermaid or merman.
Right?
I'd be like, this is some fascinating shit.
Right?
Where the fuck you been at?
Right? Ask me questions.
In
Don't
the-
stare at me.
Been in the
bitch.
ocean?
No, for real. Right?
How's the ocean?
Right? How that feel?
You feel
You
me?
got
Like,
land legs. How that transformation
I love
was.
that
Like,
shit.
you know what I
See?
mean?
This is an artist. We're having these are artist conversations right here. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Cheers
Talk
to
about
that.
cheers to that
Cheers
shit,
to
G.
that.
He's drinking way more than
Way
you.
more.
I'm what you call a babysitter.
Hey, right here, this big dog right here. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we get grizzly in the field. I would have drunk this straight without the chase. You know
Definitely
what
would have. For sure. We got memories in this motherfucker,
I mean?
man.
Oh my God.
Look
yeah,
at Aaron.
Hey, once I'm gonna get into the last two.
Some y'all know about lenses. He's low key alcoholic. You know?
No.
No, that nigga's good.
No,
he
for
just,
real.
When we hit the last interviews
trying
of the
to
night, he
boogie.
be trying to get his buzz on and shit.
You
Like,
trying to boogie to bed.
you know when you get your last
good?
break at work and you sneak that shooter you got at lunch?
Is that over by the...
Which one? The cranberry? No, it's back in there. You gonna have to just gang. You gonna have to thug it. You gonna have to thug it. Yo, I had cranberry in mine. I can't even taste that shit, so it don't even matter. We all thugging it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. I already thugged it from the top because I
Bruh.
put my shit heavy.
Yeah, Aaron, he one of them real workers. You know when you go to lunch and you buy shooters and you
Oh,
drink one of the last break?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. No, I'm dead because I feel that energy from you.
Straight
My
up.
man said, "Can I get a little?"
He gonna do the job.
He gonna
He
do the
gonna
job.
kill it. The nigga's doing his job. He does it so good. And everybody knows that, but no one says nothing about it because
Right.
he does such a good
He
job.
fading the best way.
He look at. No one says shit about when we know we got them shooters. We ain't
You
saying
feel
nothing.
me?
And new niggas coming in can't even question why he got shooters. Like,
Right.
nigga, chill, nigga. What the fuck?
Right.
Nigga? You just start working here.
Oh my god.
Pull the shooter out of my back pocket, that'd be crazy.
That would be menacing. I'll be sick.
We gotta have an intervention.
Intervention.
Yo,
Intervention.
as soon as I see Lens with the Parmesan shooter,
Bro.
I gotta sit my G down.
We put him in timeout. That man
Hey.
going in the corner like,
Hey, bro,
man,
we gonna drink smoothies for a week.
man, what? Cleanse him. He needs a purification ASAP.
shit.
Like what?
I'm dead, bro. Okay. So, all right, let's. I love this, man. So we have new management. What? How important? Like, when do you feel like it's important to start getting management? Because, like, I think every artist has a different answer or perspective on that.
Right.
And what is a real manager, and not just somebody who wants to like put their name on your shit when you pop? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I am probably one of the most stubborn human beings on God's green earth.
It's pretty transparent, G.
I will hold my weight. I have dealt with pride. I have a lot of pride. I didn't want anyone to have their name on nothing I did. I wanted it to be all me at one point. All me. I fought for that. I'm the creative director. I'm the stylist. I'm the artist. I'm the producer. I'm going to get those people to pay attention to me.
Now, did that benefit you or hurt you?
It did both. It benefitably hurt me. I don't even know if that's a fucking word, but you know.
It's like you grew from it, but it also hurts you too. Hurt your progress.
No, for sure. I would tell you like this. The benefit from it was, nigga, you're wrong. You need people. You need good people. You need honest people.
Yes.
You know? Because we can say real all day. No, we honest. Because honest is real. But when people say real, they put that as a label to justify other behaviors.
It's okay to be honest.
Honesty is key. That's the first thing.
All the other shit weird.
It's weird as fuck. You know what I mean? Honestly, tell me, because guess what? The ones that they call real is the ones that's gaslighting them when they trash and they jump on a track and think they doing something. And it's like, oh, he real because he held me down. No, that nigga is not being honest. He's being real as a friend.
So you don't have no
that's not real.
No yes men around you.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't strike you as a person that would want yes.
Hell no.
That don't help you either.
I had got people that second guess themselves working with me. That's the type of people I need. I need people that's not sure of how we gonna go about it, and they put their hands up and just let the wheel go. Let's see what happens.
We're willing to grow with you through the whole process.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna bump our head. Nobody gonna sit in there and be like, yeah, do that, no, do that. And me personally, I don't take that. I'm in command. Even with management, my managers know he's my support system. He's what believes in me. That's the force.
But you trust his judgment.
I trust his judgment.
That's
so
important.
we have discussions about my moves. Everything, every move that I make, I talk to that man. But that took a long time for me to get to that point to even trust somebody like that. I would try to trust a homie that I knew for 10 plus years. I ain't gonna drop his name, but I tried to trust him to be management because I thought he knew me the best.
Having homies manage you is not it.
It's
bro.
not the
It's
way.
not it, bro.
It don't move.
And the only reason why I say that is because there's too much personal stuff
Yes.
that goes into it.
Yes.
And it blurs the lines.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
like, you want to find somebody that's coming from the outside looking in who knows that this their job to do that and not make it personal because this shit gets crazy.
Bro.
Especially when you have stubborn artists, you know.
Bro.
I went through that, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You know, and that shit's trash because it can fuck with friendships.
It can plateau everything you
Yeah,
do.
you know what I mean? And like, but you got to realize like when you're wrong too. So that's why I appreciate the transparency before you even started explaining it because as artists, especially because we defensive and passionate about our shit and sensitive about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We don't want nobody to be able to take credit for nothing that we're doing.
Yeah.
Or if like we feel like they're not working harder than us, you know what I'm saying? Like you get frustrated and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked the manager question, because a lot of artists don't know that's what comes when you start getting management. Besides the fact that you have to be something to manage.
Yes.
You're definitely that. But let's talk about how important that shit is. Do you have something to manage? You know what I'm saying?
And that was something for years that confused me with people when they approached me. They made like it was I was unable to be managed. It was an unobtainable opportunity. Like, it's like, how can I manage you?
You just didn't respect them yet.
But they don't hear it.
Yeah.
See, the sound, they don't hear because they're looking at it from, this is what's going on currently. We don't know what the future holds, but this is what's popping right now. You're not doing anything within that. How can we place you amongst the jungle and you survive? And then we eat off of your survival. See, I'm the hunter. And I'm gathering, right? I'm hunting. I'm going out. I'm making the music. I'm going in the trenches against all these other faces to bring back the benefits so they could eat royalties, backing, all of that shit. When I'm not able to do that, or they think that I might not be able to fend myself out there, they're afraid of that journey. He trusts the process. That's the difference in between, you know, a poacher and then, you know what I mean, someone that appreciates the art of hunting.
You gotta alphas gotta respect other alphas and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ain't just gonna take somebody's opinion you don't fucking handle when you disagree.
Yeah.
And be able to listen to where you coming from, speak on how they feel about it, and y'all come to understand it.
You want a fun fact?
Hit me with it.
Mans came to me because he heard me on the hip hop side of things, and he was like, "That bucket list song you did, that Cotton, that was crazy." He expected that from me. I turned around, flipped the script.
It's like I'm on a whole new wave now.
I'm on a whole different page, and you even understand.
Do you still rock with it? You know what I'm saying?
And when he saw the reaction from the music and me getting on that alternative radio station,
I love that shit,
bro. Like, he was like, "Oh shit, he's doing something way different than I even anticipated. He's doing something way bigger."
And you still have that in you too. You can still do other shit too.
Oh, bro, it's there. It's there. It's my root. It's my root. Battle rap.
I love artists that have master style.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like that. I love that. No style ninjas, man.
Yeah, you feel me? My nunchucks is clean. Like, you
feel
know what I'm
me,
saying? I
bro?
catch bodies
Like,
on these bitches like
do
Bruce
all
Lee.
this shit. I do all that shit because like and this even hearing your musical influences, we love all this shit. You know what I mean? And there's no rules to it. You know what I mean?
Feel me? Like, break barriers. Why stay in the same area when you could break barriers? That's a bar for y'all. Go ahead and add that.
Do you and Strass put each other on the new music? Did Strass like put you on the music and shit?
He put me on the shit. Yes, I could say yes without getting into it in detail.
Yeah, no, yeah, but he opened your mind to that because he does that shit. You know what I mean? So boom, now it's like he like this is the lane that I think you would do well in.
And he brings references of type beat energy sometime where he be like, "I like this type of song. I think you gonna kill this," and I'll be like, "Yeah, that's cool." You know what I mean? Like, that's my energy. Like, and he know when I'm not really feeling something because we got that communication.
Maybe move on.
You feel me? But I'll be like, yeah, that's cool or whatever. Like, but let's mix that into whatever the fuck I'm trying to do today. Cause like we gonna figure out what today gonna be. We not about to put it in this little bubble of like what you hearing. Cause you ain't heard what we can make today. Today is a fresh new day. My emotion is current. So if I'm going to present a feeling, I want it to be the present day feeling, not some recycled feeling or some vibe that's been created by somebody else. Because that's not the same nectar I drink from. You know what I mean? So, you know, and when I get into creating, it's just a whole different process for me. Like, for real, like I just embody a whole moment. I take that moment and I stretch it into many moments, a lot of memes. Like, I build off of that. So, like, if in that current moment I'm exhausted and I'm feeling pain, I make a song about that feeling. And then I think about all the things that have exhausted me and created that pain. But the thing is like, I don't make it so painful that it's unbearable to hear. So I think about the challenges of that feeling, and then I go into, but what would make me feel better about this feeling? How can I present this as growth?
Yeah.
How can I
Show that you
know,
that you learn from that.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm just
That I'm
hurt and
stuck
I'm
in it and
angry.
shit.
Yeah, you know, I'm in the bottom of that feeling. No, get a detail, round it out, open that bitch up.
That's been my only problem with sad music. I don't like hearing that you stuck in the sadness. I want to hear that you learning from it and you're growing from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause
Glorifying that
especially
sadness
hearing it
is
over
sick.
and over. It's like, damn, nigga, you still sad?
Like, for real.
Like, fuck.
You had no growth, no elevation. Cause like, I think,
give him a hug.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now think about this. You hear a sad song for somebody, but they show how they got out of that situation. Now it becomes chapters. That's building a book. But people don't think about their catalog like that. They think about just the pain in that moment and how that would transcend amongst them already creating that world for people to understand them in. So now that people absorb it, they like, let me go back in that and then rehash on that feeling without really giving too much detail so they can stay locked into what the vibe is.
I don't like being sad, bro.
That's, bro, being...
I go through that shit, but I go through it privately. There's times that, like, cause you know music is a self-reflection. Those be therapy sessions and shit for real. That's what I like to call them. That's why, you know what I'm saying. The booth be a therapy session.
For real.
But like, I don't like dwelling on shit. I don't like being sad. You know what I'm saying. And I can feel you on that because I don't want to be listening to music about when I was sad and shit.
Right.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
Right.
Maybe that's growth that I have to deal with and get to a point where I'm cool with doing shit like that. But for now, like, you know, I'd rather show growth and show me overcoming stuff instead of being like sad and I feel like I feel power and energy from your music. None of that shit. You know what I mean? So now that it's not a hobby and it's something serious, what do you want this to become? Like what are your goals with this? What do you want this to like turn into?
Man, look.
Cuz now this is the focus.
Yeah, it's the focus.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have everybody, you know, taking you off your path now. You know what I mean?
Judge me.
Yeah,
pinpoint
none
me.
of that shit. That's not happening no
Drop
more.
a pin. Let me know what you really living like.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Drop a pin.
I pull up.
He said, drop a pin. I like this shit.
You know, but like, nah, all jokes aside, it's a multifaceted career. People get lost in the idea of just making music, and that's all it is. But you're a character of your own sitcom if you really into this shit. You know what I mean? Like when I'm telling my story or a story, there's characters in that story that can live. So what are you doing? You go on a video, what you gonna just stand there in front of the camera? No. You're gonna present that character. You're gonna present that emotion. You're gonna provoke that emotion out of somebody else that correlates or responds well to that type of energy. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what I do with like every song that I'll put out in the visual. I'm always going to provoke emotion. I'm always going to play a character. And one of my biggest outlets to seeing that would be like Heath Ledger, Jim Carrey. You know what I mean? Like that's a legend for me. You know what I mean? And I could tap into them roles like Jim. I ain't even going to stretch it.
What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie? Ooh, that's a hard question. Who the fuck asks questions like that?
That's a wild question.
It's fucked up. Huh?
It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but I'll go
just
with the Ready and Steady. The Mask.
Oh,
The Mask.
Stanley Ipkiss.
Somebody stop me. Yeah, there we is.
Hey, I love it. I'm not mad at it at all. I love Jim Carrey, man. He holds it down for the culture too.
Hey, shout out for fucking Jim being on Living Color and rising from motherfucking firemen.
Shouting it out, man, though.
Hey.
The fact that he like drew attention to that.
Fireman
He's like, bro,
Bill.
they were all telling me that, like every person like a my color, they were telling me that I wasn't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what? He stepped up to the Wayans brothers.
He's a
not Wayans brothers, Wayans family.
Facts to the family. To the family.
The family. And they put him on. They put him together. They said, we love you. We love the character that you have.
Funniest.
You the
Jim
funniest.
Carrey killed
You the funniest. Like, go,
Color,
bro.
Is Living Color on any platforms to watch? Like, I don't even know what.
On YouTube. Full clip, nothing. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's gonna be chopped up.
I got you. Check this out. Here's my pitch to Tubi. Tubi, buy In Living Color. Y'all got everything else for the culture, my nigga.
Might as well.
Get In Living Color.
Might as well.
Before Netflix
Might as
before
well.
Hulu.
Might as well.
Tubi, I'm talking to you.
Make it make sense.
Get that shit. You know what I'm saying? They got Bernie Mac on there.
Wildin'.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody hates Chris. Get in
Wildin'.
live in cause man,
Y'all playing with yourself.
I remember like there's classic episodes that live rent free in my head for all of them. But Jim Carrey, he was that guy. Bro.
He was the
he
one.
would dance too.
He would fuck it up.
Yo,
he would fuck it up.
You can tell he'd be going to the club
Remember
with them
when
after.
he was dancing with 50 Cent?
Yes, bro.
Oh my god, bro. All right.
Yo, straight up.
Like,
hey,
what?
salute to Jim Carrey, man. We're gonna have to interview Jim Carrey.
James, I was telling you,
Jim Carrey one day.
bro. I'm gonna link
We
with
love
him
you,
and have
Jim.
a mind circle. I'm gonna have like a
Nah, for
I'm
real.
telling you, like I want to just dive into his stuff.
He's out of the Matrix, bro.
Oh, he's beyond it.
He jumps back in and talk to us.
Yeah, literally.
That's how I look
Literally.
at. That's how I look at people like him, people like Andre, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These people leave and come back just to talk
I'm
to
telling you,
us.
Frank too.
Yeah, they're not here.
Frank Ocean.
Oh my god.
He leaves here
and comes back just to talk to us.
just to bless you with a little bit of that.
He's like, yo,
energy.
what y'all doing over here?
No, for real.
I've been away from all this.
I feel like Tyler lives there too.
for sure.
Yeah, and
For
Tyler
sure,
would have been in my
does.
top 5, but me and him
Tyler's in
are
my
like
top
brothers.
10.
Yeah, he's in my top 10.
He's in my top 10.
We're brothers. I met him in real life
That's
at
crazy.
his store.
How did that feel?
Unreal.
How was that energy, bro?
Unreal.
y'all have a lot of similar energy.
Oh man, it's
I bet you
crazy.
got some shit off.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
Bro, your energy, like, I feel like you can have, like, that playfulness that Tyler
Bro.
has.
has. But you just have, like,
Trust me.
sash and go
Right.
He probably was like drawn to it too. Like, I already know.
Bro, and this is when I was fat. You remember that phase?
That's great. Still has steez though.
Right, I did. I was juiced up with the fatness. I used to wear the Balenciagas.
Still
They
has-
look like
still
they
has
was.
sti-
They really. Hey,
Yo,
it was Thanksgiving every day. You know
yo,
what I'm
chill
saying?
out. Hey, I love this interview, man. This shit fire, dog. Let's go. My nigga Blue. Salute, nigga.
Salute.
Yo, I got my nigga Ryan Lynch talking in the interview. You know how good of a mood this nigga in right now? He's in a good ass mood, G.
That's what I
This
love.
the energy thing,
That's what
man.
I love,
I would trip if I met Tyler, bro, because he's an inspiration.
bro.
Cause you see, he built that shit from the ground up. He
Bro.
built it from the ground up to the point where he could still his niggas can still eat off of what was
Period.
built in the past, bro.
Period.
In an era where they didn't have the same ways to advertise like we
Okay.
did or any of that
Okay.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was ahead of their time for sure.
Oh yeah, to get out,
sure.
and they weren't like trying to be hood
They
or
put
nothing.
Brockhampton on because it
Come
wouldn't be
on,
no
bro.
Brockhampton.
Brockhampton just retired.
Yeah. How you retire? You just started. Cut it out.
Oh my god.
Cut it out. You should be ashamed.
Tyler did put Brockhampton
They
on.
did.
Damn.
They wouldn't have a Steez if it wasn't for them.
That's crazy.
If it
bro.
wasn't for our future, a lot of these camps wouldn't exist.
I didn't even think about that shit right
Come
now.
on.
Hey, you know
talk
what?
to me.
What's
I know
crazy?
Music.
What's
I know music. I know
Yeah,
music. I
bro.
know
What's so
music.
crazy about our future, and not even just Tyler, but all of them. I think I gravitate towards artists and groups and people and collectives that are all themselves.
Yes, that's beautiful. That's a
You know who
beautiful thing.
Illegal Civ is?
No.
They
Come
fuck
on.
with Tyler too, and they make movies and shit. They made that movie with Jonah Hill, a skateboarding movie.
Crazy.
They're all a bunch of youngins. They're kids and shit.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But they're all
That's
from
wild.
Cali. They're just like Odd Future, but they're young. They just do film and skate and do dope shit
Oh,
like
that's
that.
fire.
They're just like him. You know what I mean?
Lit.
And like
Heavy influence.
when you have collectives, even like this, you know what I'm saying? AZ Way 2X is a collective like
It
that
is.
of a bunch of people who are themselves, bro. And that's why it works. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think
Y'all
Arizona's
ain't
like
bumping
that.
heads.
Fuck no.
Y'all
Nah.
ain't bumping heads
We
because
don't
y'all
got
all
time for
have
that shit.
different legs.
We bring
to
some
the table.
different shit to the table.
Oh, different legs.
What
to
do you
the
bring to the
Come
table? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you bring to the table? You feel me? But we definitely are a family of different types of individuals.
And that's what makes the will work. That's how my team started. Every person I ever had work with me throughout this project, Boa, and everything that I'm doing forward, it's always been people on different frequencies. The only people I teamed up with was a couple band members that were band members of the same band, but they don't bump heads because I slide in between it.
You make sure that
I make sure that it's like, hey, this is where I'm at. I know that y'all got the vision for what y'all feel, but this is my vision. So accompany me.
So you orchestrate too, just like how Prince is.
Absolutely. I'm creative direct everything that I touch. I give the final say so. And I don't let anyone inflict their opinion or viewpoint on what I'm doing as the final say.
Can we expect more performances with you this year with a live band?
Absolutely. That's the only way I really want to do it, to be honest.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the only way I want to do it. I talk about it every day.
You go fucking crazy with a live band.
Trust. Because of how my music is staged, it has that feel that you want from a live band. And I think the beauty and simplicity in a lot of things I've been doing lately is that I pull back, and I, like you said, the emotional side, I pull back from even not necessarily pull back, but I flipped the script on a lot of new music that I'm making. Yeah. So the thing is like, if you heard Boy, then you know I could come many different ways. But for the new music that I got, it's
not gonna sound nothing like that.
It's nothing like what you already heard, and it's because it's like glimpses of different mediums of sound. So when I hear a record, when I hear a chord, or I hear a sample, or I just hear a tone that I enjoy, it automatically puts a certain sound in my ear. I can't get rid of it. So I hone into it and develop it. You know what I mean? And like, it goes any direction. I don't sit up there and I think people gonna like me saying this. I gotta make it catchy so everybody can understand and sing along. I gotta be the best rapper. I gotta be the best singer. All I do is, that felt right. I like how that sound. I might need to do that again. That's not strong enough. I felt more from those words.
You do it for you.
Yeah. It's me. It's me at the end of the day. And once it goes out to the people, you like it, you love it, thank you. I appreciate that. Judge it, say whatever you will. But just know that's coming from another human being. You know what I mean? You wouldn't want your feelings to be looked at as less than.
No.
So
artists are sensitive about our shit.
Exactly, and that's where the pride comes in.
Yeah, it is.
That's when the pride comes in. But the pride don't come in when I'm working. When I'm working, I let everyone kind of get their feel and say what they want to say. And then I say, yeah, that's cool. All right. If I like it, I might tap into it. But if it don't fit how I'm feeling, it's garbage. Scrap it. Let's do it again. Because it's not me. I'm not about to go perform a fucking song with somebody else's feelings involved in how I'm supposed to be feeling on that track. So I'm my own writer. I ghostwrite for people. I'm good at that. And people don't know how to provoke emotion. That's okay. There's people for that. But at the same time, for me, I don't need nobody to write how I feel. You can give me an idea. If you said right now, talk about the rain and the pain, I will find a way to say it where it sounds way better than what you just said to me. But at the end of the day, you know, it's going to inflict different coming from me than someone else's, because that's for you. That's how you see rain and pain. That ain't the same way I see that shit. So why would I be, and I'm fucking it up for writers out there that write for people, but why would I be playing a character for you, your circus? I'm no clown. This is my performance. You know what I mean? So everything I do is me.
So I'm curious how you answer this next question. So who are you looking forward or want to collab with?
Well, shout out to Belaganas. Collab with one of the homies, Shanker, from that group in 2022 on an unreleased song. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's coming soon.
Okay.
But man, I've had some eyes on me. That's what I can say. From me dropping this project, some eyes been on me, and I got a couple people I want to spotlight. I mean, always I want to work with the homies.
You in good shape right now.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, I want the homie collabs for sure. Always love that. You know what I mean? I want people that have always supported me. that has been down for the ride. People that seen me roller coaster. The people that seen
facts.
the good, the bad, the ugly, the mid, the low end. You know, I want the people that seen me put out shit that they be like, I didn't really want to hear that from Blue, but I mean, if that nigga felt like it was time to put that out, cool. Like, I ain't mad at him. And they still rock. They ain't be like, oh, that nigga put, garbage? Let me unfollow. I'm done
Niggas
with
just
it.
understand, like, I don't really hear that, but it's all good. I get it.
Exactly.
I understand.
You feel me? And move forward.
He
and
growing.
Still, thank you. And still
grow
fuck
with him.
me. Still appreciate what I'm coming with, because that's not it.
Real fans, timeless fans.
Thank you. Supporters. Not even fans, but the supporters.
Family.
That supports, you feel me? That family, that foundation. That's that foundation. Them the sturdy bodies that hold that bitch up. Like, we trying to build pyramids out here. We need them sturdy motherfuckers that's going to make
We need sturdy workers.
You feel me? That's going to make sure that shit getting pumped into the world.
No, that's
you know what I'm saying? It's in rotation.
So tell me this is my last question. So
I look forward to collabing with you. I'm gonna throw that out there. But
I got you. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Cheers to that.
It's been in the making for years.
Yeah, cheers to that. Niggas had to. We was just growing through life, dog. That's all that was.
Growing through life, not going through life. Hello.
I made sure I was very specific with that. We just been growing through life.
I love this. I love this talk. This
you know what I'm saying?
It's very powerful.
It's my brother, bro. It's my dog. You know. Kings gotta converse with each other to make sure that we on the right path. We gotta debrief. There's a lot of kingdoms, so we gotta debrief with each other.
Say that.
Make sure you're handling your shit.
You feel me?
Need anything? You know what I'm saying? Need me trade? You need some gold. You need some food.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? What you need? You need some cattle. You need to open up a trade line. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me pop out. Look,
what's up?
Pop up shop in your spot.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
And I can definitely. I showed you the gift shop.
Oh, then there we are. There we are.
Straight up. Okay, so this is a question, because I think you could take it the path, but I'm curious about your answer. Do you want to stay independent, or do you want to sign to a label?
I want more support from a label, but I'm independent to the death of me.
It's like a distribution with a label.
Absolutely. Put me on, so I'm global, so everybody get a little taste.
Let you do the rest. Let you do the rest.
I ain't committing to you, because I got a powerful team. People I work with, they see the vision, and things that ain't in alignment to make sense, they follow up with me to make sure that I'm aligned. So when it gets too crazy, they say, all right, hold on, slow down. Let's recalibrate. And then, for things that I'm like, I'm not budging on how I feel about it, they support that shit. Run with it. Everything that makes sense, it's taken care of. Because I'm putting in those steps to guarantee a return on existence.
I like that. Hey, timestamp. We're gonna use that as the clip. This was a fucking. This is how we get down. This is family. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it.
Right.
I'm glad we're here to have you, man. Blue, let everybody know where they can find you, bro. Let them know what they need to be tapping in and checking in for. Welcome to the new fucking year, first quarter, man. Let them know. Let's go, nigga.
Hey, yo. So, it's Bluthecolor, by the way. You can get me at Bluthecolor on all social media. It's not one social media that you can't find me on with Bluthecolor. YouTube, everything, you name it. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, we Bluthecolor all over.
Twitter wild.
The Twitter is nuts.
Twitter's like another universe.
Sometimes I have to restrain myself from responding to things.
Twitter another world.
It's a demon of its own. It's an underground society of evil people. I understand people have no chill.
No one gives a fuck on Twitter.
They on your neck, your head, everything. They on your back. They want your body. They gonna take you up top. I've experienced. I say bye-bye. I'm out. I shouldn't have said that. Look, I ain't even involved. Shout out to the requested fucking messages on all social medias that you fucking thirsty, greasy, sleazy, slutty, crummy motherfuckers be trying to pull up. You know who you are. Stay your ass in the cut. I ain't entertaining all that.
Check your requested messages.
Hey, ain't nothing but demons
Oh,
and unsanctified beings in that
Holy
bitch.
shit. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit.
You need some holy water on your spirit.
If he
'cause
didn't follow
ain't
you
good.
back, you can't talk to this man
Stop
in the inbox.
fucking inboxing me.
He bets it,
please.
man. He bets all. We don't be just talking
I'm
to
telling
anybody.
you, I see you and I unsee you at the same fucking time.
Holy
Cut it out.
shit, man, y'all know what the fuck it is, man. It's the
Yeah.
definition of motherfucking active. It's your boy Daylight. My brother Bluthecolor, man. I appreciate you, man. Good shit. We out, man.
Hey.
Good shit, man. Good shit, G. Fire ass interview.